Hey, welcome back to Monotone Gaming, where we have a kind of a ladybug on the screen.
Do we?
I don't know, it just looked at the map for a second. Like, if you go out.
Oh, the shape of the... Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't know, it might look like a different bug. Tell us what that bug looks like to you.
Yeah.
Or if it is a bug.
We'll see it later. If we remember, I'll like, point it out or something, I don't know. Anyway, so we're in this room now, and we gotta climb the ladders.
Why couldn't you get in here when you were younger?
What, the forest temple?
Yeah.
Just because I didn't have a hook shot. It's literally the only reason.
Can you not use it when you're older, younger?
No.
Why not?
You can.
Is it too heavy?
You can only use the items you got when you were a kid, when you were younger.
But can you? So okay, obviously you can't use the Master Sword whenever you're older, or whenever you're younger.
Yes.
But you can still use Deku Nuts.
Yes.
Because obviously that's a reoccurring growing item.
And they're very important, even though some people say
the same Ocarina.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
You can use a bow and arrow.
Not as a kid.
Okay. Can you use a slingshot as an adult?
No.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, that's the trade-off. Is like they take away your ranged item, but you get another ranged item. So I don't know. But it's better. It does more damage anyway.
What, the arrow?
Yeah. And you get the fire arrow and stuff.
And you get the all-important final smash of Zelda.
The light arrow?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so.
Actually, I think it's Sheik's as well, but Sheik's does a different one.
I don't know.
Sheik, I think, goes and does a, like, one's an angle. Like, I think Zelda is a straight line, while Sheik's at an angle. Like, you have to be in the air and it'll shoot downward.
Huh.
Or it might shoot upward. I doubt it'll shoot upward.
I don't know.
I know it shoots downward if you're in the air with Sheik.
I don't know. I don't use the final smashes because I don't use items.
I don't generally use items either, but like when
Final Destination, no items. Fox only.
No way.
Shit.
Let's just talk about Smash Bros. This entire time.
Don't
even worry about the actual game that we're playing.
I like this game a lot more.
I mean, I like the other one because I get to play with people.
That's true.
I can't. The only reason, like,
I don't have friends.
If we were playing this like together right now,
yeah,
like, and we weren't doing this, we probably would literally be like sitting here and saying nothing.
Yeah,
and like,
that's true.
Making crude remarks every so often.
Actually, I probably would have made you play it. The only reason I'm playing it is for the sake of time and whatnot.
Yeah, we'd probably still be about like 4 episodes behind now.
Yeah, it's that. Probably more.
Yeah, I probably got pretty frustrated at this point.
I don't even know if you would have beaten it. That's part of why I did.
Hey.
Well,
I beat it just for the people watching.
Yeah.
And just to prove to you that I'm not a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, I know you're kind of like, you kind of don't like playing older games because they kind of not.
It's clunky controls.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So I figured that's why I played it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm used to the controls.
I'd rather you play it. So one, because like you, well, at least this one in particular.
All of them.
Yeah, probably. Because with, huh?
I was whispering, get on the ladder. I was trying not to interrupt you, but I guess I
was
did
trying
anyway.
not to get mad at him not getting on the ladder.
Yeah.
But there are definitely some old games I want to play.
Like what?
One, depending on if someone else plays it. You want to do that?
Nah.
If Garrett is on and wants to play the Sonic games, cool.
Yeah.
But if not, then I definitely would play like at least Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and if we can find DX, the director's cut, I'll play it. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I'll get really frustrated.
Definitely. So this is the freakiest enemy in the game if it'll show up. All right, here it goes. Or it used to be when I was a kid. Oh, it fucked up. Whatever. So it's the fucking wall master. He drops down and takes you back to the beginning of the dungeon.
That's all. I hated that, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I remember
that guy. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
I don't know. I really hated that.
Yeah.
I remember watching old Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened. Or at least Wallmaster happened, at least.
Which one's like the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably worse than that one because they only show up in really tight corridors, and they're not as easy to like exploit as they are in this one.
He totally should have fell.
Yeah, they just walk over. It's weird. But you, I don't remember. If
I don't care about
I think-
gravity.
I haven't tried it in a long time because I don't want to fall. Pretty sure you'd fall though if you do that. And now there's 2 of them.
What happens if you fall? Like, is there actually something there?
I'm sure there's something down there that you land on. I don't know. 'Cause
That was cheating.
I don't think I've ever fell down there.
That was cheating. You saw that, right?
What? You just like flew through the air like a majestic eagle. Yeah, I saw.
Sing for me, maggot! Ah, yeah.
Got him.
Man.
Yeah.
I know.
Got him.
Actually,
I did in fact got him. 1 and a 2 and a 3. How many? Oh fuck it, I don't remember.
Man, man, that's such an old commercial.
Oh, Tootsie Pops.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
The world may never know.
They never did know because they never fucking answered a question.
Nope.
And now Tootsie Pops are like,
look at me, I can fly.
you did that on purpose.
No, but I wish I did.
Wish I could claim that.
Yeah, I'd feel pretty good about myself if I had. But yeah, that commercial was weird.
I love that commercial.
You remember when they did the one with the freaking dinosaurs and it was like super like, yeah, 90s extreme.
I remember that partially. Like when I was younger, I watched cartoons, but other than that, I just kind of sat there and was a plant.
A plant?
Yeah, like I
You just didn't move.
you
got a bow.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a fairy bow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I know. They won't leave me alone. I'm 18 or 17. Sorry.
I already know your heritage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it is the forest, but I mean, like, I don't think any of the
Racists.
I don't even think any of the kid people have been here.
No, except maybe Saria, but we haven't seen her yet. Oh shit, I gotta go back. Yeah.
Yeah, gather fire.
Sure. So you're.
I don't know.
So, speaking of 90s extreme, you remember?
Oh wait. Do you remember like when the owl thing?
What?
Like when there were 1,
2,
2,
yeah.
3. Was that kid in that pic in the thing?
Naked?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Okay.
was.
Okay. I was just making sure I covered that in my head.
I don't really know why, but I never questioned it as a kid.
I just thought about it and am now questioning it.
Yeah, it's weird, but whatever, man. Whatever, man.
I mean,
Bam. All right. Cool. Turn invisible. Hit me. Turn. You gotta do it twice, I think.
up.
There you go.
I thought you had to get fire to actually burn the painting. Is what I was thinking.
That would be interesting, but you don't get fire arrows yet. That'd be kind of weird, in my opinion, to give you the arrows and then give you fire arrows. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess. Well, it's just like I guess if they were trying to do a quick mechanic thing, you know, like, hey, you can do this.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I mean,
they do I think from where I remember like watching it, they actually do a decent job of like explaining things.
oh yeah,
But there's some stuff.
not straight out telling you how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you learn it before you can move on, which I really like when games do that. Like you have to master each mechanic as it's introduced to move on. So you can't get to like halfway through the game and not know how to do like a basic mechanic. Because a lot of games now, it seems like they give you all these cool techniques and moves and stuff, but you don't have to use most of them half the time, and then they suddenly throw a boss at you halfway through the game that makes you use this technique that you've never had to use before. They just assume you've used it, and it's kind of lame.
I don't really like when games like give you like not really trying to throw too much, I guess, like sass or whatever towards the second Final Fantasy 13 2.
Oh boy.
Final Fantasy 13 2, like the first thing it does is it gives you like lightning in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spoil anything because this is literally the beginning of the fucking game.
Yes.
But the first thing you do is you start off with lightning, and she has like everything.
Really?
Yeah. And
really?
and it does sort of introduce you to all of the stuff, but like you literally have like Blizziga, Thundiga, and all that kind of crap, and like something that heals you all the way up, like, and it's literally the tutorial.
It depends on how well they do it, because
I just don't like the fact like that they give it to you all right there,
Well,
and then
see-
it's assuming that you. I mean, obviously, if it's the second game, they're assuming that you play. I guess they're partially assuming you played the first game.
yeah, but that's bad design.
And I mean, it's a good way because like there's almost like no way you could die really.
Yeah.
And if you die, you literally just kind of go. You literally have nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's annoying because of the fact like I was playing the game and I was like, wow, I have all these cool powers.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, as soon as what happens right after that is there's like to me there's almost like no expansion after that because like,
because you
know
get
what's
everything
gonna
at the
happen.
beginning. Yeah. Well, in I don't remember which Final Fantasy game it is. I wish I did. Or not Final Fantasy, Castlevania. One of the Castlevanias, the Metroidvania ones where like you level up and stuff.
Like the
Like Symphony of the Night and stuff.
like Alucard and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I remember watching part of that. I remember like it gave you like all of the abilities in the beginning.
And Alucard, you start off as Alucard being full power. Your level, I don't remember what level, but you can kill everything in one hit, even like the crazy bosses. And but they do it well, and that like the whole premise of the game is like Alucard's trying to get his powers back.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of like gives you a reason to care about doing this.
Yeah, and that's even if you actually went through all the abilities at
Yeah.
the beginning. Like, but like
How
13 works, so you can't really do that. Like, I guess the only thing you really like haven't done in a way in there is like you haven't really worked with debuffs and buffs.
Yeah.
But you have like kind of like to me like almost the top tier attacks.
Yeah.
And it's just
Well, see, that's the difference. Is like in Castlevania, when they start you out, you're probably they know that if you've never played the game before, you're just gonna run around and stab everything. Like you're not even gonna realize how powerful you are until they take it away, and that's why it works better in that as opposed to
you're fighting regular enemies though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and in Final Fantasy 13 too, you're fighting a boss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you're actually fighting one of the main bosses in the entire game.
Huh.
And like then later you have to fight them as I think you have to fight them as one of the other characters.
Okay, that's
And-
interesting.
And and I don't know. I mean, I'm fine, I guess, with playing the game.
Yeah.
Because I do like I love the first game. The first game to me was
13.
Like, 13 was a pretty good like refresher for Final Fantasy games for me.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the first ones I got into because like I hate turn-based games.
Really?
Even though I love Pokemon, I cannot stand like just sitting there waiting to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well, Pokemon's not too slow though. It's pretty fast paced overall.
Like I couldn't beat Final Fantasy X.
Really?
Like I got well, it's because of how I play games. Like Kingdom Hearts, I beat the game like almost at like level 48 or less.
Yeah, because you just speed through the game.
Yeah, but like I got good enough to where like it's like okay, I can get away from everything.
Yeah.
And I can still kill everything if I needed to.
Yeah.
But like with Final Fantasy X, I literally got to the like midway boss, I think, like where I think you fight Sin or something, like in the air or some crap. I can't remember. And I couldn't beat it.
Really?
Because and that's like I think it's a spot where like the game legit saves. I can't remember.
Like you can't like leave. You have to fight him, or that's it.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I can't. I think this is how it was. I might have been able to leave. I might not have been able. But like, I got there and like I was like, there's no like. I tried probably for like 2 or 3 days straight, and I've never.
Yeah.
Like just it was because I borrowed it from a friend that I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But I got so frustrated. I mean, I love like the what's it called, the old like mini game where Blitzball.
Yeah.
I love that. That was so much fun. But like, I could not stand like sitting there like, all right, now I'm gonna get hit because and I didn't understand like how the miss targeting system worked, and
I never played it, so I don't know.
yeah, like, but you know, like Final Fantasy is generally a great game. I'm not gonna lie. Like Final Fantasy VII has some of my favorite characters just because I watched Advent Children. And
man, that is such that is not a good movie.
I love the movie.
I don't. I used to, but I don't anymore.
And like Cloud has just to me has some of like because I've read a lot of the stories for it. Like he has some of the a really good character development.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's good. I like him.
I think my buddy likes Final Fantasy VI a lot better.
Yeah, that's the kind of the big debate. Is like 6 was the last on the SNES, and some people say it was the best. and that all the 3Ds are just slowly getting worse, and like 7 was still good, but it wasn't as good as 6. Some people say 7 was revolutionary. Some people,
yeah, it's one that I think.
Some people say 10 was the best, actually.
Yeah, no, I like Cloud as a dude and whatnot,
yes.
but no, like from what I've read on the characters and stuff like that, and because of Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna let you know that definitely ruined 10 for me.
What, 10-2?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about 10-2.
It's literally girls with guns.
Oh, alright, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't really say anything because I don't know anything about 10 either, so.
10's really good.
Okay.
Like,
I thought
there's
about
a lot of, like, there's actually a lot of, like, Final Fantasy to me is, like, it does a lot of, like a play on like kind of like Japanese culture where like there's a deistic kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not, and it's a multi-theistic kind of deal because like Japan is kind of in my mind like further down the line with religion because they accept like kind of help from all religions in a way from time to time. And like if you notice in all of the Final Fantasy games, there's always some sort of like kind of god.
Yeah. And you can summon some of them.
Yeah, but there's multiple views on it. There's multiple views of like socioeconomic things and stuff like that, and that's where I think Final Fantasy shines. Like the whole like
the socio-political aspect.
And then like even the like spats with the religion and all that kind of stuff. It's just like it's just I don't know. It works.
Yeah.
So well with those games, and it's just because I think it's just like good game like. I can't. Good writing. I don't know about game design sometimes because I don't play all of them. I don't know. I played one of the like kind of beat 'em up games, like on the PSP, which like had the Warrior of Light, which I think he's from the first Final Fantasy. I don't know.
the first Final Fantasy you were called the 4 Heroes of Light, but there's multiple games where you're called that. Actually, shit, I think I fucked up.
Well, there's like the Warrior of Light is in there. I think he's like I guess he's the main dude. I don't know.
There wasn't a main dude in the first one.
And then like Cloud and all the main guys were there. And then even Sephiroth was there.
Was it you're talking about the like fighting game?
Yeah, like the beat 'em up thing.
I don't think that was canon.
Yeah, but I mean, but it was still good. Like I can't say that like I absolutely hate. I refuse to play Lightning's Return, but
yes, me too. But
wow,
yeah,
that's something I didn't expect to happen.
No, yeah, weird little stuff like that all throughout this game.
I think it's just how the game's made.
Yeah, well, it doesn't always work with stuff like that. Like you can't do that. There's not like a set height that always works. It's just with certain objects it works better.
Also, I'm looking forward, like, and I hope we can like somehow get a Wii U.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
So we can play the new Legend of Zelda game
when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That looks beautiful. Also, because I want to play Hyrule Warriors on this.
Yes, definitely. Me and Garrett are probably gonna have to like team up and buy a Wii U because we really need one.
Yeah, and I mean also because I do want to do a little bit of Smash 4, but like there's definitely nothing wrong with going back to Melee because Melee is, I mean, the first Super Smash Brothers was good.
Yeah.
I played it. I actually did not get Ness on that game. I don't remember getting him in the least. But Melee, on the other hand, like that's one of the first things like I spent like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this game just because I like beating shit up.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about other shit instead of this game.
These have been very podcasty episodes, but so we're gonna end it here with this giant checkerboard thing. So yeah, hope this was still fun. It's probably not being super funny.
Oh yeah, guys. Also leave like in the comments and stuff like that. Like tell us what games you want to play. Like you want us to play and stuff like that, or like because I know some of you guys are big Final Fantasy fans. I mean, if we can ever find those systems,
yes,
or if like if we ever have a chance to probably play any of those games, we will probably take it.
Yeah, pretty much gonna play any game we can.
Yeah, I mean, I think we might have like some Disney games that we might play.
Maybe.
But yeah, leave comments and stuff like that, and let us know what you want us to play. Tell us what games are y'all's favorites too.
Yes.
We're definitely interested in like learning like what the popular games of nowadays and of kind of yesteryear.
Tell us what the kids these days are playing.
Yeah, like
Pokemon Go.
Like My Little Pony Super Adventure.
Like Homestuck.
Or Danganronpa. Love you guys.
Bye!